Hi, thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. My name is Mr. Turner and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Key Stage 4 offering for IT at the Skipton Academy. Now the course that is run at the Skipton Academy is the BTEC Tech Award in Digital Information Technology, and essentially the course is made up of three components. Two of the components are internally assessed, so they're actually coursework, and one of the components is externally assessed, so it's an examination. Now, when you look at the breakdown of the marks, the two coursework ones are worth 30% each, and the examination is worth 40%. Now, each of the components essentially comes in the form of three assignments, so there's always three separate assignments for the coursework ones. And the first one, what it's going to do is it's going to get you to think about user interfaces and to study those. Now, generally speaking, what we've been doing in our coursework on this is we've been running it as part of a theme of developing a user interface for a sports stadium. And what the assignments will expect you to do is you will expect you to research what a user interface is in the first place, then to critique those different types of user interfaces. And then after that, you'll start like an element of project management. So you'll learn planning skills, you'll learn project planning methodologies, you'll actually plan the development of a user interface. And then the final stage of this component is for you to develop a user interface and then critique it and decide whether what you've done is any good and what improvements you could make to it. The second component expects you to work with data and to handle data. And ordinarily, what we'd use is Microsoft Excel, but this year what we've done is we've gone and worked with a program called Power BI, which is very good for data analytics. It's a really powerful piece of software that a lot of major significant organisations are utilising to analyse data. So it's quite a good skill to have. It's quite a good experience to have, I would have thought. So this assignment expects you to assess the data collection methods and features of the data that have been used in two different sectors. We look at a supermarket and a travel agency, and then to discuss how the data that they've collected could actually be used for decision making. Then comes the manipulation, so you use various formulae to analyse the data, and from that analysis you produce a data dashboard. If you're uncertain what a data dashboard is, just think about the data that you get, the positives and negatives that you attract and how it's represented on class charts. That's essentially a data dashboard. After that, what we'll do is we will write a bit of an essay where we make recommendations based upon the conclusions drawn from the data dashboard that you've produced, and you will also assess your presentation techniques in creating that data dashboard as well. So this third component is the examination component, and the exam lasts 90 minutes, just one exam, and it covers basically how IT professionals work with the technologies that we've got available with us to generate solutions for organisations, to get those jobs done that the organisations need doing. And I guess it covers four broad areas. I could categorise four broad areas in the examination. So the first one is the modern technology that is available and the impact that they've had on organisations. So looking at video conferencing, what is it meant for an organisation? Looking at websites, what is it meant for an organisation? All that kind of stuff. And the second category is the threat to digital systems. So we're talking about hacking, we're talking about virus threats, and also what we can do, what we can employ to stop those threats from being too serious, to ameliorate those weaknesses that an organisation might have in their security system. And the third one is all about the law, basically. What laws impinge upon the IT sector? So what is there about the use of data? What is there about the use of technology in general? What laws are imposed? The fourth one is the planning and communication in digital systems sort of strand, and that's talking about flow charts and data flow diagrams, that kind of thing. I can think of many reasons why you'd want to study BTEC DIT. The subject itself is going to allow you to get a good grounding a good foundation of IT skills in order to enable you to be successful in other subject areas, such as English or maths. The other thing is, IT is often an integral part of whatever form of employment you're going to move on to. So it's often an important part of your career, so it's going to help you gain skills for future employment. Key stage 5, there are multiple options arising from studying the BTEC DIT. So there is actually a level 3 qualification that BTEC run, but there's nothing to stop you from doing A-level IT or A-level computing as well. And obviously there are some very, very specific careers linked to this course. So there's computer game creation, software development. I once interviewed and employed someone who had done the BTEC DIT course, and we took them on as a technician, and they're now working as a network admin at a football club running the servers there. So some really, really good jobs can arise from studying this course. If you want more information about the course, all you have to do is give me a shout, basically. Just talk to me on Teams. Hopefully when we're back in school soon, really soon, just grab hold of me there and I'll have a bit of a chat with you. If you want to do something a little bit more formal, you want a bit more formal information, just write to me at the email address that's on the screen at the minute. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Even if I'm working across at Ilkley, it's not a problem. All right, thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate it. Take care, stay safe. Bye.